welcome to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Luke Ilby alongside Rich Beam here in Las Vegas. It's known as Thin City, but we're at TPC Summerlin for the golf. What's this course like?
This golf course historically plays firm and fast and yields lots of birdies. So players going into this week know full well that they have to have the putter going. They need to hit a lot of greens, but they also need to make sure that they're making 5, 6, 7 birdies a day out there. Because if they're not, if they're struggling with birdies and only making pars, then the entire field is going to pass them by. It's a great opportunity because historically the wind doesn't blow very much and all the par 5s are reachable, but still having to make birdies, knowing you need to make birdies, isn't always the easiest thing.
We're in Vegas, and you can even see the famous strip from the golf course. Do the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course?
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
Be rude not to. Can't wait to find out what happens here. Might get caught up in the brush here. Oh, that was pure. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. I don't mind the look of this. Oh, hello, welcome to the course.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing those go in early. Puts you in a good mood for the rest of the day.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well hold. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. He's currently tied for first. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Yeah, that one will play. Let's have a look at Matt Cooch's shot. Oh, the fried egg. That's ugly. Any chance of getting out of this bunker?
They're deep down in there, guys. I do not envy them, but looking forward to seeing how they get out.
Oh, that was a beauty. And back to the course with the live action. Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. Opting for the 5 wood. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
And coming up well short.
Okay, so that's step 1, but now going to hold a mid-range putt. He has this putt to save his par. It's tracking. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
At -2, going along nicely today. The 4th at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Down here on the 5th hole, guys. I'm taking a look at Cameron Champ's game.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Oh, they've holed it. That'll be for birdie.
A little punch shot here. Oh, yes! What a result! Fantastically played.
Let's get back to it, shall we? This shot is about 140 yards out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Should find the green here. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
7 feet to the cup.
That starts off on a good line.
And that will drop in for birdie. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
The 5th at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. This player's dialed in. What a shot.
Nicely done.
Good look at a birdie here. It's got a chance. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a staking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Now, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Well, there's action aplenty all over the course. Let's have a look at this highlight from another player. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
Oh, that's a sensational moment. Mark that down as a highlight today. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Choosing the 9-iron here. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And now that finds him in first place. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Not a bad line, this one. Coming off a hat-trick of birdies. That's great momentum. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Outstanding approach shot. This one's for birdie. I like the look of this. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Opting for the 3-wood. This one's going right at the pin here. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Outside chance here for the birdie. Uh-oh, we're starting to hear roars from another part of the course.
Just a simple tap in for par on this one. Here we have Cam Champ from just a little while ago.
I gotta say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they're aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The ninth at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Wonderfully played. Typically played in the fall portion of the season, but it really does have a great field these days. The Shriners Hospital for Children's Open, staged in Las Vegas. A great atmosphere around in the city. Rich, what do you like the most about it?
We're in Vegas, baby. I mean, what's not to love about Vegas? And the players love it too, but they also love what the Shriners Hospital for Children is all about. They give so much money back to the charities involved. It's wonderful. They bring a lot of the kids out, and the players understand it. They know it. So as much as they love coming to Vegas, you know, letting their hair down a little bit, a lot of it has to go back to the charity component of it. That's why they come. The golf course is fun. You can freewheel it out here. It is at the beginning of the year. They want to come out and they want to make some birdies. They want to test out new equipment. They want to test out new swing theories. They want to come out and work on their game a little bit in a competitive environment. And there's no better environment than this because they can go out and see where they're at, because it's usually no wind, warm conditions, and you can get a good judge of exactly where their game's at. So I think players use this as a building block for the next year's play. And what a venue. I mean, it's just, you get rewarded for good shots, you get penalized for bad ones, but it's a really good environment to go out there and, like I said, test new swing theories, work on your game a little bit, and kind of see where you're at.
And it never hurts to make a fast start to the new season. Of course, this is part of that wraparound schedule. And if you're catching a few shows as well or heading into the casinos, well, you get a complete week, don't you?
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of fun in Las Vegas, is there?
As long as it stays in Las Vegas. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. The 10th at TPC Summerlin is the beginning hole of a back 9 that has many challenges and also a lot of fun holes. Not overly long at 420 yards. You're just trying to avoid any trouble off the tee so you can get a clear shot at this green. A chance to begin the back 9 with a birdie. Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
That goes down for an eagle.
Oh, beautiful little pitch shot down the hill. Thank you. Gets it to go. Great shot.
Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it? Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Well, this should find the short grass. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Fairways and greens, easy game, isn't it?
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Well, I'm down here following Cameron Champ. We're on the 12th hole now.
Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now. Okay, let's get back to the action. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Oh, what a stroke. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. From around 120 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. That's a pretty handy shot. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
This one's looking good. Well done. Take the birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Here's Matt Kuchar's shot. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. That should find the fairway. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that was close. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Currently 13 under for the day. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Well, this one's right at the pin. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
And now we go to the 15th, where this happened just a moment ago. The impressive young Cameron Champ with an amazing shot. Well, that was a beauty. Right out of the top draw. Nicely played. And back to the course for the live action. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Good looking shot this. Oh, I love that aggressive play.
Gotta love it. Taking out the big stick and going ahead and walloping it right onto the green.
Looking really good. Oh, that's a fantastic attempt from that distance. Shame it didn't drop. Always nice to hold those for birdie.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
He sits in first position.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you've got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Let's head over to the 18th hole, shall we?
From here, about 105 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. Let's get back to it, shall we? The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach into.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with along this green.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th, and sets up another putt inside birdie range.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Just didn't drop. And that should secure the par. Well done. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. Let's take a look back at this just moments ago. Well, Cameron Champ, he went after it here, didn't he? Lining up for his third now. Well, that was an absolute beauty, Rich. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Going with the 7. Wow, what a shot. It's all come down to this. Make this putt, win the event. Our winner of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open, it's fair to say they were money this week.
They were definite money this week. Lots of players had a chance coming down the stretch, but only one of them rolled the dice and came up spades in their win.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.